Kislev. That's a very interesting date, and I'll tell you why. There's two historical events that happen today, 27th of Kislev. I want to share them with you. I see them as a mini miracles, and that happen to be also happen in Hanukkah. And I'm gonna add a third event to that in the end of my talking. So the first one happened exactly 100 years ago. Exactly 100 years ago, 1922, 27th of Kislev. Eliezer ben Yehuda, a lot of names in my head right now. Eliezer ben Yehuda passed away. Eliezer ben Yehuda, if you don't know, he's the one who renewed the Hebrew language. There's a lot to discuss about his life, about his legacy, about how people were against getting back the Hebrew language. Some universities in Israel, when they just founded, even thought about maybe teaching Germany, why to use the Hebrew language. It wasn't so common as it was. And to think about how in Israel, and not only in Israel, but especially in Israel, it's so common language, which help us, of course, connect also to the Bible and all of our sources that happen to be written in Hebrew, the majority of them. So that's, I think, a mini miracle by itself, his ability to renew the language. So today, he's your site. So we can add his name also to all of the names in Kaf Zayin B'Kislev. 44 years later, 1966, Kaf Zayin B'Kislev also, Shay Agnon, if you heard the name, getting his Nobel Prize on literature. And his speech, when he got the Nobel Prize, is one of the most amazing speeches I ever read, of course, on getting a Nobel Prize. Just three quotes of the speech. First of all, he mentioned a lot of Talmudical quotes in his speech. For example, he's speaking about the blessing, we bless Hatov ve'Ametiv, who did good. I don't know how to translate Hatov ve'Ametiv.
It's good and does good.
Good and does good. So he's explaining, I'm blessing that because the good of the fact that the Nobel Prize committee decided to give it to someone Jew, like an Hebrew Jew, to get the Nobel Prize, and does good because it's for me. And then he says, the Chachamim of the Sanhedrin wouldn't sit to eat with someone if they didn't know who he was. So I want to let you know who I am. So he's talking about how he burned in diaspora, but he always felt like he born in Yerushalayim, and he always felt the need to go back there. There was another quote from there. Another thing. He gave a whole Talmudical halacha of how when you see a king from other nation, you need to bless a special blessing, shechalak mikvodo lebasar v'dam, that gave honor to a human being. So he blessed that also. And through all of his speech, again, if you want to Google it and read it, it's beautiful and such, or lagoim, really give light to the nation, the way he spoke and the way he did it. That's again Kaf Zayin Kislev, 1966, 56 years ago. And last occasion, Kaf Zayin B'Kislev of today, so exactly 10 minutes ago, a new government is formed in Israel. That was the last day they gave the option of forming a real government, and the future Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called to the president. He announced Allah beyadi, that's the word you say, I succeeded to perform a government. So in a week or so, they're gonna lashbiya et hamemshala, to make them start their work. And I want to bless them like we have in Hanukkah. We know the principle of mosif ve'olech, to add and add light every time we're adding another candle. Bezrat Hashem, I hope next time we're going to speak about new government and election and whatever in Israel, will be only in 4 years from now. And Bezrat Hashem, they only will do good. And Kaf Zayin B'Kislev will be only a positive date.